home, as usual. I know who I want. And we're playing all Madden.
Where the hell he at?
Cause I just do it. Yeah.
Wait. Okay, remember you have to. Oh yeah.
What's the point of changing it? Nigga, just ready up.
Not even took.
Why you have it on pro?
It matters what you put, kid. Kid, it's arcade. That's how we always play, stupid.
No, you just want to try to be. We're not gonna.
That's how we always play. Now you want to.
I always put it on competitive.
No, you don't. You always leave it in arcade.
No, I don't, cause I even do it about my own.
Time. Liar.
You probably don't notice it, but I always leave it on. I always leave it on that.
Liar.
Don't play with me.
Stop
bitch.
touching me, kid. That's how I made you quit like 4 times.
I'll poke you. Because you had it on rookie. You can't put it on automatic because you can't kick with automatic. That's why you suck. That's why you suck. That's why you suck. That's why you suck.
I beat you with the.
That's why you suck.
I beat you with the.
That's why you suck. That's why you suck.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks.
Well, Coach, we are just about set for football at CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. A few moments ago, they raised the 12th man banner, and this place, as usual, rocking and rolling. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Baltimore Ravens and the Seattle Seahawks. Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Beating him there with his legs, 21 yards, first down.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cassius Marsh in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now it's Jackson over the middle, and it's incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and it's third down. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10, 5, and they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Now Wilson eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. David Moore the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That's complete into the hands of Carson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
Yeah, you know, he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized.
Oh, no time to pitch it, and down he goes. And it's in the end zone. That's going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
To try again after the sack. Wilson, they'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
3rd and long. It's Wilson being chased out left. He can run for it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. On 1st down, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. Pushing through the contact. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Oh, on the defensive side, that is so deflating.
Not only is it deflating, they've got to look in each other's eyes on that side of the ball and take each other's measure. You've got them backed up, perfect situation, and what they said to you on the other side is, we don't think you can stop us. Went ahead and got it. And
now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 35.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big-time pickup on that play.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Jackson now steps away. He'll run it, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 9-yard touchdown run, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top row. I like it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a look.
Tyler Lockett! And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 75 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Wilson to throw. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's going, and he fires one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. Completes it to Dixon. A gain of 6 there on first. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Wilson, buying time to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Wilson, going to throw again. Flush to his right, and Dixon has it. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there. And receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They've played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this for both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
4th down. Here's Wilson, eluding the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Ziggy Ansah. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On 3rd down, Jackson. He may try and run for this. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st. Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Outright, this is Boyle, the tight end. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven 1st.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Jackson throwing here complete to Boyle, and they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. The last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wilson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Wilson on the run. He'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Jackson now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts, but it'll be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
Going for Metcalf, and that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more...
Now can you hear me? You can hear me now?
My football team out on the field. And the
but was you listening to me?
Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before
this
going
is beyond me.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead.
Okay, you're not that ass. I stopped my player.
Down, but not before getting this
I stopped my player.
It's a gain of 35.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
Let's go!
Touchdown, Baltimore! Willie Snead.
What am I doing?
The first half,
I just let him catch
it.
it.
Have cut the lead down to 2. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
What the hell am I doing?
It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So thanks to the... All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
You just wrong.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it...
What the hell just happened?
And he goes down.
Nobody blocked.
Chris Wormley. In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz call and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
Okay, I was about to say, because Metcalf
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Why did I throw it? Oh!
The throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Carr on the coverage there. So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter.
Why do I never...
needed
Why do I always throw it?
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. Out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And when if they blitz and I'm running, they're running down, and I run to the side. There's nobody going to be on the line.
And so now 2 times this has happened.
Not my school defense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he he's brought down. Matt Judon able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Rolling to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
I lost yardage for that.
The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
Get out my control.
The bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now it's Wilson, flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out of fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Please. That's my
the psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because
I was trying to get that
you would think
down,
there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
Thank you.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
He gave us
right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. Now a loose football.
Whoa, lineman! No. Let's go, bro. Watch out.
You're so lucky, man.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
You're lying. I'm in your face.
Downfield or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
At least stripped it from your hand.
Here's Jackson to throw.
I faked it, though, man.
For a Ravens touchdown.
Nick
Boyle there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now Jackson, and he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Good block,
and
man.
get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Are you going to run it?
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Give me that!
This will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now it's Carson. He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 here, and it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Throwing is Wilson on the move to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th with Wilson, being chased out left. He made Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson on 1st down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Ezekiel Ansah able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As the Ravens push further out in front. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he goes out right around the 39.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On first down, it's Carson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And an alley to run. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open. Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Wilson defers to Penny here on the draw. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
To throw is Wilson. He'll buy some time right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Okay, we've seen plenty of games. We've been there before. They thought they had this one over with. If they could have stopped them right there on that down, now they've got to continue to play. That's going to be tough.
That's tough because it was such great coverage. They had them blanketed, especially there in the secondary, but, hey, took off and found a way. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. And he finds Penny. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your stat.
Come on, yes, we're able to run them over.
Goes anymore.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson rolling to his left. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a fourth down.
Well, he was looking at a dime formation, 6 defensive backs on the field, so he's looking for anyone to throw the football to, but he didn't have anyone open, so he took off and ran for it, but he came up just short.
Wilson hit, it's loose, it's out, fumble, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as they are able to cut into that lead. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
This fielded at the 2.
Hit him, bro.
Take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And now off to the races down the right side. And they bring this one back.
Okay, I just gotta play that one good. What you mean, bro? I was down. Look at this. Look at this. Kid had me down.
No, he was not. You're still in the air. Hurry up, bro. I'm just mad because I'm about to tie it.
Recovery and a Seattle touchdown. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This is taken at the 3. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
What am I doing?
Finding its way to Boyle, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Google. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
Mine still. Still wet.
This kid is dumb. This kid needs to know Spanish.
Who?
Fourth quarter and it's a tie game.
What?
You've got to take.
Nigga, hang up the phone.
Shut up. You just got up for
Tell that nigga he sucks. I want to go check the clothes.
Oh. I feel...
Hurry up, nigga.
Ew.
What?
Ew.
What?
Ew.
Ew. But you still look like a black.
He said I look like a black? What? You don't make sense. Shut up, kid. Shut up.
Shut up. Football here.
Oh, you cheater!
Nigga, so hurry up.
To take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets them a first down.
Now that was an inspirational scramble for a first down, all the while absorbing a big-time hit. Well, we know the guys in the huddle appreciate what he's doing. But how about the guys in the press box, the luxury boxes, the guy who signs his checks, and especially the main guy with the headset on the sideline? I'm not so sure they like that so much.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They run it with Carson.
Let's go.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Eluding the pressure right. Going for it all.
No! Yes, you.
I didn't switch, stupid. Watch.
But your player got most.
I didn't switch.
Your player got hella most.
I didn't switch. Watch. Watch.
I'm not saying your player. I don't care if your player got switched, but your player. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
the red is me, stupid.
You was trying to though. Look, that nigga got most.
If I would have switched, you would have not caught that.
Most.
Okay, Chris.
Most.
Kid, hurry up.
Hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Here's Wilson to throw. Sliding out, fighting for the end zone. He
I don't care. Nigga, I'm right here. Beat.
Ravens.
Well, that 2-point attempt failed due to the fumble, but people that can't see this, but you got a ball in your hands now, and you got the thing locked in pretty well. You got it covered up.
I love having a football in the booth. I always hang on to it. It makes me feel like I actually played back in my day.
Well, you probably could have. If you'd run that play, you would not have fumbled, I can tell you that.
Maybe. This is taken at the 3.
There you go. You got shit slammed.
To the 26-yard line.
Okay, but you guys are slammed. Dude, I got no more.
The Ravens
I'm addicted.
Now they get set to head back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I won fucking nigga.
Second down, but this
Ain't
one is
you running back like niggas would be way faster than that.
The target, and it'll bring up third down.
Bruh.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Give them a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down.
I think it's pretty easy to say this is a ginormous third down opportunity here for the defense. And I'm just going to tell you, Brandon, from my experiences, what you're saying in the huddle to each other is all the right things. Read your keys. Do your job. But the biggest one...
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tim Williams. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. Either he has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that.
Nigga, he ain't getting that. He ain't getting that. He ain't getting that. Hell no.
Interesting back.
No, that's not.
Now we'll see what
I didn't put my hips
transpires.
into it.
They come up on a first and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT.
Yeah, how do you even use the
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. Now Jackson. So they're backed up to the 3. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The
I know she's going to watch. I told her to get off.
For the winning score, and he says, "Not on my watch." And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
No, I'll give it to you, nigga. Nigga, you started catching.
And incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Oh, Wilson gonna throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This offensive line flat out.
Stop biting your nails.
This pass rush, we've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Wilson. He may try and run for this. Finding room at the 30. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. No one there to help out.
You do the same shit. I don't want to hear it. That's how you do.
That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play. Wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs defensively.
Yeah, that's a false start.
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down,
Look at that was was an offside. Oh my God.
When they get it this way, because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. It's loose.
You guys grabbed the football.
It's picked up by the Raiders.
You guys.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
You got one play. One play. And I know exactly what you're going for.
Yup, Hail Mary.
Alright. I'm standing right here. I'm cheating this
One
play.
last shot for Jackson.
I'm cheating the shit out this play.
Now a desperation throw deep down. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Come on, Mike.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal.
And we know that every play during a game matters.
Winning, huh? What? After you started beating me.
Brush your teeth today.
No, after did.
Alright,
Just the sunflower seeds.
No, ask my like.
Yeah, you.
Your breath.
Nah, you. Nigga. You was talking that smack when you
You were
started
the one
winning.
smoking.
You was talking all that smack when you started winning.
No,
huh?
I did. I said, oh, I'm up. That's it.
Yeah, shit. I got it all on stream.
Okay.
Nigga, you're buns.
Okay.
You're buns. I told you when I'm quiet, bruh, I'm coming back, bruh.
Okay.
I'm coming.
Okay,
Pop,
I
pop,
made you
pop,
quit
pop.
4 times. Shut up.
Nah, you did
Shut
not.
up.
No, you did not.
Oh God, I made you quit.
No, you
4
did not.
times. Oh God.
No, 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 no.
Everything I love, I did.
8:30. Nigga, it's only 8:33.
It feels like 10.
Nigga. 8:33. Ma.
It's ass, bro. Get you to the whole play. I'll be back.
Hey, I'm ending the live stream just so you could go watch Netflix. Yes, I'm gonna end it because you look bored and I know you are. Huh? So yeah, I'm gonna end the live stream just so you could go watch Netflix. I know you're bored. No, but you. Oh, so you are bored. Alright, so then go. Go watch Netflix. Yes. You said what? So that. So what are you gonna do if I end the live stream? What are you gonna do then if I end it? Alright.